Good morning, gamers. Welcome to the Demon Zone. How is everyone doing this morning? Is everyone good? Show us the hat, John. Oh, sorry. Okay, no, sorry. I forgot that we were doing a standing up stream. That was an error on my part. Apologies about that. I know that doesn't strictly count as a what the fuck is going on with chat? I don't know why that is happening. Anyway, wow, John is pretty short. I'm not that short. Someone made a fucking thing recently. Let me try and find it. And I'm only going to put this on screen as an example of what people shouldn't be doing, okay? I think it was in here. Let's find Gamer Zone. Okay, where is it? What was it? Okay, someone made this, and I just wanna point this out as how non-impressed I am. Okay, this is not funny. I am not 4'9". Okay, I am a full foot taller than that, and it's not fair that people keep spreading these. It's not okay. The hat is a different thing. The hat isn't here. If it had arrived, I would have. I will wear it. I will wear it when it comes as a show that I'm not. That I am fully in support of everything Pride involves. Okay, John. And thank you for showing it. I'll use an example of what to do. No, it's what not to do, Ultra Peg Leg Cat. This is an example of the kind of spirit I don't want to foster in this community, okay? It's simple as everyone. It's just it's not what we're going for. It's not what we as people are trying to achieve. Now, what the fuck is going on with this chat window? And custom code. Can I disable the custom code? Will that make it go back to normal? Yes. Okay. Brilliant. Yeah. Okay. We don't need that shit. But yeah. Welcome everyone. So you hate hay people? Floris, you think I hate hay people? The signature hat, John. It's not a signature hat. Okay? It's not. Jesus. It's not what. It's literally not what the. I like Pride. Love the gays, trans, everything. Awesome. Wonderful. Excellent. Kind of in there myself. It's just, I just didn't think it was a very aesthetic hat, and I bought it by accident. That's all. That's all this is. And now people are doing things like this. This is a beautiful picture. I very much appreciate that you got my nails. It's just, guys. Okay, look, I was fucking watching the pre-chat. Okay, someone called me the CEO of homophobia. That's not funny. Way to miss out the furries, John. I'm not. John, did you only have to raise your standing desk up a bit? Okay, I think that's gonna do it for this week's stream, everybody. I think that I've reached my limit. I've taken a lot of shit in the last maybe 3 minutes. How did they make a pride flag appear up there? How did they do that? I don't know how they did that. To be fair, the CEO of homophobia would wear an eye patch. KJ Sandwich, for some reason I feel like you're not wrong. Sorry, boss. I meant to call you the CEO of homophonia. What's homophonia? Homophonia is not formally recognized. It's a typo for homophobica. Guys, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Um, with the power of the gay, we can destroy you, John. Okay, look, happy Pride, everyone. Fix your hearts or die. Trans rights, all the shit. Okay, it was one ugly hat. It's one ugly hat, and it's destroyed my career. I don't think it's actually destroyed my career. I don't know. Look, given Twitter these days, who fucking knows? But yeah. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. I have actually just received word that there is a new Chainsaw Man trailer out for the International Assassins arc, which I am very curious to take a look at. Mike's a little low. We can fix that. No, we can't. The mic is not a little low. I think maybe your volume is a little low, my friend. Mic is up plenty high. It should be fine. John is cancelled. Not again. I once said hi to John in public, and he punched me in the face and called me names and set me on fire and threw a chair at me. What? I was probably tired. It's probably just a tiredness thing. It's not like a personal thing. It's just don't like. If I'm tired, then yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. Hey John, have you ever heard of the game Grimshire? Pretty much Stardew Valley, but people can starve to death if you don't do your job. It's a stressful farming sim. Interesting. No, I have not. That sounds cool though. It's not supposed to be 33 degrees. Yeah, that's the other thing, guys. It is fucking boiling in Ireland right now. I am a cooking something fierce. So, yeah. Hey, John, are you now a racist as well as Hobie because you haven't said Happy Juneteenth? Happy Juneteenth, everybody. I'm gonna be real. We don't have Juneteenth in Ireland, even though we gosh darn should. Is that a particular day or is it just the month? I don't know a lot about Juneteenth. It's a cultural... Happy June, happy 19th. Fucking I have been counting down the days till June 19th. And here it is. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. People often ask me, John, why are you so passionate about Juneteenth? And I say, are you serious? Juneteenth, officially Juneteenth National Independence Day, is a federal holiday in the United States. It is celebrated annually on June 19th to commemorate the end of slavery in the United States. The holiday's name, first used in the 1890s, is a portmanteau of June and 19th, referring to June 19th, 1865, the day when Major General Gordon Granger ordered the final enforcement of the Emancipation Proclamation in Texas to end the American Civil War. Guys, don't get me fucking started about Juneteenth, because I will just go on and on with my support of Juneteenth, my love of my black brethren, and I say, why not September-th? Why not November-th? Why just one day in 1 month? That's my question. Sorry, I can't help rant how much I love Juneteenth. Let's look for a Juneteenth hat. Look, I will wear a Juneteenth hat. Not that I wouldn't wear the Pride hat. Oh. Yeah. Stream specifically designed to make John fight for the life. It's what it feels like. Is FD Signifier here? Oh God, I hope he doesn't see that. I hope Wooly doesn't see that. Oh, I hope Reggie doesn't see that. Oh, I hope Kenny doesn't see that. Oh, I hope Gita doesn't see that. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if you missed my message last week, but no joke, I want to come out as Pan to my social circle. Any advice for you or chat would be appreciated. Oh, KJ Sandwich. I think the obvious advice is if someone's not willing to just accept you as that, then how much of a place should they really have in your life? You know what I mean? But I think personally, like the way that like I kind of told friends about various things about myself was I would always try and do it like one on one, and always try and approach it with like a bit of empathy. And there's a trans person in my family, and I always remember they said to me once that they understood that their transition was a transition for everybody else as well, in terms of the person that they thought he was. You know what I mean? I always thought that was like a very gentle and interesting way to put that. But then no one in my family was like a fucking monster or bigot or whatevs, so it was fine. But yeah, I think you really just got to feel out those relationships and think about like what the best way you want that moment to be is. And like, you know, some people will be like, "Oh, whoa, I had no idea." And then a lot of people will probably be like, "Yeah, did you not know that?" You know. But yeah, best of luck with it, KJ Sandwich. Sorry I missed your message last week. Um, uh, 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 uh. I'm currently playing Metal Gear Solid 1 Steam Deck. It's so awesome to be able to play these games on handheld. Right on. But yeah. Happy Juneteenth, everyone. Happy Pride. It's good though. Those are both good things to celebrate. Just to be fucking clear, no matter what this goddamn community states my opinion is. Chat. I got ice in my bottle because it's so hot. It's the greatest fucking thing in the world. £2. John, people asking to bring back Rebecca. Speaking of which, chat, little announcement, okay? Not in 2 weeks, I will be holding a very special stream. And I am holding it for no other reason than I want to do it. I have been slowly setting up that space over there as a stream spot. We are going to be able to stream over there doing couch streams, and this isn't going to be every stream. I'm going to stream sometimes here and sometimes over there, but by streaming over there, it's going to make console gaming infinitely easier. And to celebrate, we're going to be holding a very special stream. Because you see, chat, I have not experienced all of Shenmue 3. No. There is parts of Shenmue 3 that even I, having beaten the game technically 3 times, have not touched. And it is the Shenmue 3 downloadable content. There was DLC released for Shenmue 3. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it entails. But we are going to be diving back in to Yu Suzuki's masterpiece and experiencing that in 2 weeks. Buddy, why do you do this to yourself? Why do I do what to myself? Hey, puts my hand on their shoulder. You gotta stop this. But yeah, we're going to be doing that stream, and one Rebecca will be joining us on the couch. Our first ever guest on these streams over there. Technically, we have Brian before, but yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. This is from Maxium C781. I started BJJ because of your Tepu video. I would like to buy a BJJ rash guard with your logo on it. Please consider it. Will do. I actually went back to training this week. I had to, after my eye shit, I had to get a bunch of brain scans and I wasn't allowed to do combat sport. And now I'm allowed, and I went back. I was fully prepared to get my shit absolutely rocked. And you know what I did? You know what I did yesterday, chat? I went in there and I tapped out every single other person That has never happened to me before. It will never happen to me again. But it was the biggest, like, wait, what the fuck? Like, how is this happening? Can you turn the mic up a bit? I can't, guys. Is the mic actually low, or is it that one person saying it? Because I can see the volume here, and it sounds fine, or it looks good. It is low. It isn't low, guys. It can't be low because there's no other thing playing. The only thing playing is my voice, which means you just need to turn up your speakers a little bit. That's all. You're much lower than all my videos. That's so strange because we are well in the I can eat the mic a little more, but it doesn't usually require that. Not low for me. Sounds fine. It's fine. It's good for me. It's low. Sounds fine for me. The Twitch volume bar is maximum for me, and it's still kind of low. Weird. It's a wee bit low. Okay. Let me try and have a very quick look around here. But it's like cranked. Oh, fuck. Foolish mortals, I owe you an apology. I know what's wrong. I had to turn it down recently. I didn't turn the gain back up. Give me 1 second. How is that? Is that better, everyone? Does that sound good? Every content you do is 20% lower than everyone else. I don't think that's true. Crisp. Cool. I must have misheard, John. I thought you said you had to turn the gay back up. I never turned it down, baby. But yeah, we should be good now. It was. I had to lower it for a thing earlier in the week, and I forgot to turn it back up. Foolish mortals, I apologize. But yeah, okay. So people are saying that the Chainsaw Man, a new Chainsaw Man trailer dropped. Why don't we give that a look? Oh shit, German Santa Claus! I got the sound. We're cool. Quan Chi! There she is! I'm so fucking excited. Oh, I can't wait to see Quan Chi. Yeah, looks dope as fuck. Looks great. Looks so good. One thing that I will absolutely, a hill I will die on till the end of my days, is that the fucking cretins, the sinners that tried to pretend that the season 1 of the Chainsaw Man anime was bad. I got nothing to fucking say to you. Nothing except my absolute disappointment in you as a person. Okay? There are people signing petitions to get that anime season re-aired, and now they released a new version of it without the Aki apartment scene. Fucking insane. Fucking lunatics. Those people are just wrong. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But yeah, yeah, no, that looks phenomenal. That looks really good, really good. I'm very excited to see that. Season 1 of from Ghost Dragon XCOM. Season 1 of Chainsaw Man was bad. Ass. Oh, okay. Phew. Thank God. Yeah, it was. No, it was a fucking incredible season of anime. It doesn't like replace the manga, but that like it wasn't. That's not how that works. You know, like the manga is always going to be super worthwhile no matter how the anime comes out. But it was an awesome. An anime trailer for the Chainsaw Man mobile game came out alongside this, and it's super good, kind of like the one of the anime series outros. I did actually see that Farns Fullbring, and yes, that is also an awesome fucking trailer. Deltarune 5 next week. John, I have not played Deltarune 4, so my excitement is limited. Hey man, thank you for the Widow's Bay recommendation. My favorite show of the year. It's so good, dude. It's so good. This week I convinced my friends to watch the Berserk movies, and now they're depressed and buying the manga. Excellent. Oh yeah, John, new Jujutsu Kaisen trailer too. I still have to catch up on the most recent Jujutsu Kaisen trailer, their season. You should play Deltarune 4. I'll play Deltarune 4 at some point. If an adaptation can ruin the original, it's only because the original wasn't good anyway. I think I see what you're getting at, but I don't agree with that. There's a lot of great shit with like garbage adaptations, but it doesn't ruin the original. So like you're right, it's not super enjoyable. You know what I mean? Who are you backing in the World Cup? I don't really watch soccer like at all. I just don't. I have no opinions on soccer. Like if you ask me to explain why I don't like soccer, I'd just be like, oh, I just don't. It just doesn't make me excited. So let's go with Ireland's. Are they doing good? Are Ireland doing well? Just LARPer team.
That's right. Mondo cool.
Calling it soccer, USA confirmed. It's true. I'm an American. I'm actually shooting this stream from the great state of Texas, and I always have been. And it's amazing to me it took people this long to figure it out. Thank you, Robert the Blue. Shiro Dragon, thank you for the subscription. Let me just catch up on some stuff here. Ever heard of the horror game called Who's Lila? You have to manually arrange your face to convince people you're normal. Yes, I watched the Jacob Geller video on that. Super good video. Maximize with the $4.99 super chat because we went back to Jiu-Jitsu. Team Ghost Dragon XCOM. John, people are asking to bring back Rebecca. I am going to bring back Rebecca. I feel like I should be enough. Oops, actually I knocked myself. I feel like I should be enough for you guys, but evidently not. It's fine. It's all good. Where's the cowboy hat? I don't know if I have a cowboy hat. Oh, does this mean you're giving the channel to Rebecca finally? No, that's not what that means. Hey John, have you watched the Mask versus Mask match yet? No, not yet. I will. Team Ghost Rider NYC. Okay, John, I have figured out your worst nightmare: putting Queen of Dokapon into Street Fighter 6. I mean, I would fucking love that, honestly. Parade of Noobs, thank you for the description. DJ Live, thank you for the subscription. Team Ghost Rider NYC. I bet Wolf, I remember you saying something about wanting a hat, not wanting a hat because of some LGBTQ plus issues. I'm disappointed with you, and you get the hat in order to become Android 13 cosplay. I mean, that would be a pretty sick Android 13 cosplay. But yeah, so I don't know, guys. I was thinking about like what we do today on stream. Oh, you know what I actually would love to watch on stream, and I've already watched it. I want to watch the Yasmin Street Fighter 6 trailer, because I think she looks so fucking cool. No, actually, I watched that one before, and it's low quality.
To prove that I'm a fighter. Keep up if you can.
So when I realized she uses a knife, I was instantly disappointed, because I just always prefer hand-to-hand shit, and I was like, oh man, really? God damn. And then the rest of the trailer completely undisappointed me. Fucking look at this. This is so good. This is so good. Kim versus Yasmin, just like completely new generation of Street Fighter. Her kicks look so sick. The Energy Blast shit is so rad. Wooly was telling me that the character designer for a lot of the new Street Fighter 6 characters is very much like, he wants every character to feel like the main character of a fighting game. And I think that is absolutely how Yasmin feels. Like, you could see her being the headliner. So sick, so sick. Oh, wild shit. The little plaster on the nose for her like second costume, fucking so cool. I love the kind of like school design here, like, because it feels so different to like the school designs of like Sakura or Karen or something like that. But it has like its own vibe, its own style. Like, it still has that kind of... One thing I really love about Street Fighter is how it's always combined like contemporary fashion and martial arts gear. And I feel like this design does that in such a cool way. So I think here, it's like I can't tell. No, she does have her knife. She does have her knife here. Oh, so sick. Oh, that's going to be so satisfying to hit people with. I want to play her so bad. Oh, so fucking rad. It's so cool. Can you imagine how good the Desperation version of that's going to be? Okay, so for those of you who do not know, in Street Fighter 6, each character has 2 ultimate final finishing moves, right? And what happens is that when your health goes below 25%, it activates a new, when you do your finisher, it activates a new, more final, more damaging version of that finisher, and they change the animation. And in general, they change the animation to make you look more like desperate and crazy, and you do like wilder shit to finish them. And so this really looks like the regular super. I can't wait to see what the final critical art is. So sick, so sick. But okay, so I'm watching this trailer and I'm kind of like, I love everything that's happening here. It's like a unique fighting style that like feels different, but it feels so like weighty and impactful. Like it just feels, every hit she lands feels like so painful, and it was so like painful and heavy. And I love that about it, but like, I think if I had one criticism at this point in the trailer, is she does just feel like young fight girl. You know, she feels a bit like Ibuki, she feels a bit like Sakura, she feels like there's something, like it's all cool, but it's like she has a bit of all the other girls in her, which is cool, but I'd like something a bit more unique. But then, finally, in this last couple of seconds, I feel like here is where they like really like, they bring it home, they nail it, they tie the character together completely.
That was too easy. That sounded kind of cool, right?
And then we're done. We're out. We're good. So like her win pose is she hits you with this.
That was too easy.
She like snaps off her headband, says that was too easy, falls, gets back up, and it's like now she's just like kind of timid.
That sounded kind of cool, right?
And it's like, okay, this girl in a fight is an absolute fucking beast, a murderer, a literal knife-wielding fucking murderer. And then after the fight, she's like, oh, hey, I hope you had a good time. And it's like, okay, that's her gimmick. I love it. Brilliant. This is great. Cannot wait to play her. I love this fucking character. So people ask me, like, why do I get annoyed about, like, guest characters in fighting games? It's because I don't want fucking R2-D2 in Street Fighter. I want this. I want, like, weird, awesome, creative characters that feel, like, new and different and strange. And so I don't want to play as fucking Mr. Free. I don't need to see Mr. Freeze versus M. Bison. You know, I don't need to see C-3PO versus fucking Guile. I want characters like this, characters that will live in Street Fighter forever, and characters that you're going to be excited to come back in future games and see how they've changed and evolved. And like, okay, here's the thing I always say, like, yeah, okay, Tifa in Street Fighter, grand, whatever, absolutely the character I'm least excited about. But can you imagine if, like, Juri lost her spot to a guest character? Look at Juri. Juri is like the modern Street Fighter lady. She is the most popular Street Fighter character in the last 20 years by a wide margin. And what if that had been like fucking Inspector Gadget or some shit? You know, that is why I don't like guest characters, and that is why I love seeing characters like this. You know, she is so fucking cool. And she's Street Fighter. Like, her being here, it's a whole wealth of new fan art, new fan content, all this kind of shit, in a way that, like, expands and builds Street Fighter. I can't wait to see people cosplay this girl. You know, I can't wait to see what wild shit people kind of, like, do with her in the fandom. And it's just, like, I'm so happy she exists. And it's just like, yeah, this is This is where I want Street Fighter to go. So yeah, this is it. And I've been a Street Fighter fan for basically my whole gosh dang life. You know, I have loved it forever, and like this girl makes me feel like I'm seeing Alpha 3 for the first time again. Okay, but what if they put you in a Street Fighter as a guest character? I mean, you'd have to have give me like 12 HP and make me die immediately when any of the other characters hit me. And Filipino character in Street Fighter plus Tifa may make me actually play Street Fighter. Yeah, like that's another thing. It's like it's such a cool original fighting style from a place that I don't think has been represented in Street Fighter. Still crossing my fingers for the Irish Street Fighter character, because there isn't one. There's no Irish Street Fighter character. We have an Irish Tekken character who doesn't act Irish at all, Nina Williams. She always has a British accent for some reason. Hey John, I'm curious, can you maybe break down why people don't like Fang in Street Fighter V? I usually hear people say he's lame, and that doesn't really explain much. Personally, I adore him. I think Azarian, he's too goofy for a lot of people. He's too goofy. Like, he's not cool. You know what I mean? No one wants to cosplay Fang. And I think that combined with the fact that he's fucking annoying as shit to fight. He's like a weird zoning character with all these like bizarre ass projectiles. Like, when you're fighting Fang, you're not really playing Street Fighter, you're fighting Fang. You know what I mean? And I think that really pisses a lot of people off. I personally don't have much of an issue with him. I don't think he's a good character. Like, if I was to rank Street Fighter characters, I'll be honest, dude would probably be like... Probably be in my lower tiers for sure. But Azarian, having known you for a decent while on the Discord, I can see how he's kind of your shit. And that's all that matters. Nina is also a terrible mother and her sister is better. Roja, I agree, buddy. I agree. Charlie Nash is... Get the fuck out. Charlie Nash is Irish? No fucking way. He's in the US military, dude. No way. I refuse to believe this. Okay, you might be thinking of Charlie Nash, the retired professional boxer. Okay, I'm on the Street Fighter wiki here. Birthplace, United States of America. This is the Street Fighter wiki. I don't think that's true. But yeah, I would love there to be a Irish. I'd love there to be an Irish Street Fighter character. I think you could do an Irish Street Fighter character whose fighting style was just street fighting. I think you get a kind of Dublin looking girl. She's got like her tracksuit on. She's got long hair. She's got a ponytail. It's fucking Crow. I am thinking of Crow from my own series. Anyway, I would like an Irish Street Fighter character. I see my Discord.
That's right, boys. Mondo Cool.
Kanzanagi, I see my Discord message calling you homophobic made it into the recent regular iPatch Wolf video. Should I be expecting a bank transfer or check? Okay, guys. If we keep calling me homophobic, someone is going to drop by this stream and think that's actually the deal, okay? I've been enjoying our Pride Hat escapades, but I think we maybe need to cool it with that a little bit. Team Ghost Rider NYC, we need to make John into a fighting game character, that has a ton of moves, but hits super weak and would be destroyed by a little girl in a fight. So John is saying that he doesn't want to be in Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8. John would have multiple outfits, and one of them would be John with the pride hat. Look at fucking, god damn it, god fucking damn it. Let's simmer down with the meme, folks. If you're
That's right, boys. Mondo Cool.
the Street Fighter monkey's paw curls, the Irish character ends up being a redhead guy wearing a leprechaun hat and drinks 5 gallons of Guinness. See, here's the thing. I would trust Capcom to do it right because there's so many amazing Street Fighter characters. And some of them do lean into, like, cultural stereotypes a little bit. Like, okay, look, I don't know how Indian people feel about Dalsum, but Dalsum's pretty fucking awesome, right? Now, that's coming from a very uninformed place. I could be wrong. But I think Dalsum rules. I think Dalsum's fucking so sick. And like they all are. Fucking Zangief is like amazing. Zangief is like the coolest fucker imaginable. Honda, like, yeah. You got Sean
That's right,
and Laura from Brazil.
Mondo Cool.
Dudley is ultra British and I love it. Dudley is so awesome. He makes me kind of forgive Britain for a second. That's how rad Dudley is. Autumn Tempest, thank you for the subscription. Mr. Diesel, oh yeah, we got that one. Cool. Indian people don't really care for Dalsum. Okay, fair enough. I can't knock that. Where was I? And I get is the first Street Fighter character is kind of stereotypes, but after that, I'm part Jamaican and I love the new DJ. Oh, DJ's so good. Do non-British Dudleys exist? But Dudley's gimmick is like he's a British gentleman, and it's awesome. I thought Dudley was French. I don't think so. What's your opinion on the Irish fighter in Punch-Out? You mean Aaron Ryan? Let's look at some Aaron Ryan footage. Punch-Out for the Wii, by the way, unbelievably underrated game. So fucking good. It is full of cultural stereotypes, but like it's everyone. You know what I mean? This is Aaron Ryan, the Irish boxer. I mean, that's pretty fucking good. There is a Muppet-like quality to Aaron Ryan. I do know Irish people who do that. I do. That is true. Okay, what do we... So I will say... Okay, first of all, four-leafed clover, not an Irish thing. No one in Ireland gives a fuck about the four-leafed clover. This is something that originated elsewhere and got bestowed upon us. He does seem like a scamp, as we can see here. And I will say the Irish do have a penchant for scampery. Yeah, he's like a heel. Yeah, I get it. At least he's not like getting shit faced. He's putting horseshoes in his boxing gloves.
Let's go. Let's go.
I do know guys like this. I do. I know guys with the exact swagger of Aaron Ryan. It seems like it's like he should be talking in a stereotypical way, but no, I know dudes like this. He said, "You've probably got cheeseburgers in those clubs, Mac." That is like something an Irish person would say to an American. All right.
It's like breathing back.
I do say that sometimes.
Be first, Matt. I need you to be first. Beat Aaron Ryan to the punch.
So, we call someone like Aaron Ryan a head the ball. Oh, that lad's a complete fucking head the ball. And what that means is that a person has done a header on a football so many times that they have sustained brain damage. So, I don't know. Like, there's a lot about Aaron Ryan that seems like it kind of could be problematic. But then when I'm real honest with myself about it, it's like, yeah, no, I know guys that are like that.
One, 6, 7. Come on, right.
Okay, yeah. The headbutt there, very Irish thing to do in a fight.
Come on, right.
Okay, I'm just glad he didn't start river dancing there.
3, 4.
And it does sound like an Irish voice actor.
It's over. TKO.
I mean, that was okay. That was okay. I didn't think that was too bad. Are there any other fictional characters, fictional Irish characters we want to review? If Aaron wins, he goes nuts and breaks the camera. That's pretty cool. Was thoughts on Stella Bridges from Virtua Fighter? I don't think she's Irish, dude. I could be wrong, but I don't think she is. I know she's from the new Virtua Fighter. Country American, according to the Virtua Fighter wiki. So she does not count. Does not count. Molly Mock from Critical Role. I don't even know what that is. Okay, I'll review Molly Mock from Critical Role. I know Critical Role is like a D&D podcast or something like that.
Hello everyone, welcome back to...
No, I don't want a video of someone talking about it. I don't think I can find any like simple.
Would like to try some chemical altered states. Oh God! It's time to have a good night.
I'll join you.
What is the nature of the goods you have?
I have no idea.
If I look at this skin, can I listen? Yeah,
I'm holding it in my fucking hand.
Okay.
I drop it off
I
on
bought
some floor.
probably.
Nah, I don't know. What else we got? Irish from Dead Redemption. Now I've played that. That is good. Moria from Overwatch. Nah, because that's just going to be a bunch of first-person footage. The villain from Sinners. Okay, villain from Sinners. Writing exceptionally Irish. Great. So good. There is so much that is phenomenal and historical about the bad guy from Sinners. His like motivation of basically being like, hey, the fucking the American, the institution kicked us both out, so let's both turn into fucking nightmares. Love that. Incredible, incredible villain. Huge, big criticism with that dude. Does not sound Irish, sounds American. And that was so disappointing. No one fucking sounds like us in media. And it's such a bummer. So I was disappointed by that, but other than that, it was good. My favorite Irish video game character is Jacksepticeye. From Screamer. Nina Williams. See, Nina Williams is Irish in that it says she's from Ireland in her video game manual page. There's nothing Irish about her. Aren't they doing some Irish accents in Witch Hat Atelier's English dub? Really? Wait, Irish vampires are real? Don't worry about that. You don't need to worry about that. Saoirse Ronan. How does one differentiate between American Irish and Irish? Oh, that is a complicated question that gets into a lot of shit, and some of it people will not like. But like to me, when someone says they're Irish, what that says is that they grew up here. You know, that they grew up in the culture and they understand what it is to be here and the particular way our people are. So, example I always give. Kid 4 doors down from me, when I was growing up, he's called Manoj, and Manoj, his family are like Hindi, but Manoj has like Dublin Irish accent, plays all the Irish sports, grew up here, was steeped in like Irish everything, and that dude to me is just Irish. Like of course he has like Hindi heritage and stuff like that, but he's just an Irish fucking lad, you know. And I can talk to Manoj about like Irish things it wouldn't really be the same if I spoke to someone who'd spent their whole life in America who has Irish ancestors. And it's tricky, right? Because there's a lot of Americans who really want to take ownership over their history and culture and say, like, I'm Irish. And I get it. I get it. You want to feel connected to the people that came before you. But I think the problem is there's just very different lived experiences being Irish American and being Irish. And it causes problems when you conflate the two. You know, like, to any of you in the chat who have, like, Irish heritage, watch what happens if you tell an Irish person you're Irish. It's always like, you know? And it's a thing people get, like, really, really pissed about. Like, American people get quite pissed about it when you're like, well, it's kind of a different thing, because they want to feel like they belong. They want to feel like there's this homeland waiting for them. Go watch the Sopranos episode where they go back to Italy, and you're watching it, and it's about, like, these, like, real tough gangsters going back to the mother country, and they're all so excited and they can't wait. And then they get to Italy and they can't actually relate to Italian people. And there's something really, like, legit about that, where I think when people go overseas, they can kind of romanticize this idea about their home country in a way that is very different from the actual home country. You know what I mean? Four-leafed clover is a huge part of that. I know I've heard of so many, like, Irish American people like four-leafed clovers. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. You know, that's not what we're about. And so yeah, it's a really difficult conversation that gets into a lot of different shit, but yeah, that's it. America has no culture, so we're focused to look past the scrapes of it. I didn't even know I was Jewish until I was 30 because of how much American beige monoculture suppressed that side of my heritage. Wow, that is wild. But yeah. Most Irish Americans don't even know Gaeilge is a thing. That's fucking crazy. But yeah. But, like, I mean, at the same time, it's like, they can't help it. And, like, it's coming from a good place, wanting to be part of another culture. Like, you know, it is. And, like, when I talk about this shit, I don't mean to be, like, dismissive of people. And I don't mean to be like, no, you're not, fuck you, you know, because that's not what it's about either. It's just about kind of, like, there is a cultural significance to having lived experience in a culture. Like, it's insane to pretend otherwise, you know? And so it's always like, the thing I really feel when I go to America, and you guys probably you guys are going to think this is an insane thing to say, when I go to America, I am so shocked by how positive everyone is. Like, Americans compared to Irish people are so, they're so outward, you know, they're so, like, I know there's introverted Americans, they're so, on a general level, like, extroverted compared to Irish people. Irish people have an underlying, deeply just fucking baked in cynicism that Americans do not have. And it's really difficult to describe it if you're not familiar with it, but it's like a deep cynicism that will exist in, like, the youngest child to, like, a 90-year-old granny. You know, everyone has it. And when I go over to America or even Canada, it's so apparent that that's not there, you know? And that's one of my favorite things about traveling to America. Now, I also think Americans are very strange in a bunch of ways. Like, fucking guys, give yourselves free healthcare. That's a bit of a no-brainer, but, you know, it's weird. It's a really nuanced topic of conversation. We're trying. Well, you have my support. Nah, socialism bad, rar. I mean, that is also a fantastic point. I guess it doesn't apply to Ireland, but it's just so completely ridiculous how people often go with I'm X nationality and they don't or even barely speak the language. Well, I don't think that's fair. I think there's a value in language, but people have like learning disabilities and shit. Like people have like it's extremely difficult for me to learn like Irish, and like I do know some Irish and I do try with it, but like learning a language is, there's some people who can pick up languages so simply and they love the process of doing it, and there's other people where learning language, like conjugating verbs, you might as well be pulling their fucking toenails off, and that's kind of how it feels to me. But I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I mean, says the tax haven, but it's okay. Ireland, oh man, there's a lot wrong with that. But see, the thing is, dude, I'm not criticizing you, J Car. I think you should have it. I'm rooting for you, you know. And I think the problem with so many Americans, and like, I don't know what your situation is, yous have been brainwashed into thinking that shit like public healthcare is like a bad thing, and it's like, it just blows my mind. But I know most of you don't even feel that way anyway. Have you ever looked at the Irish Barrett stick martial arts? Never properly. I'd love to give them a go. If we get free healthcare, I'm going to turn it into a hot trans woman. This is a threat, becoming a hot sex woman that knows too much about Bloodborne. Yeah. Okay. That was rude of me. Sorry. You're okay, Jackar. But yeah, guys, Steam Next Fest is currently occurring because I kind of feel like I want to play some video games soon. And here's the question. Do we go find something weird on Steam Next Fest? Or do we boot up Silent Hill 1? Because I have wanted to dip my toe back into Silent Hill 1 for so long. And I just finished Resident Evil 1, like original PS1 version. And, yeah. Next Fest. Okay, I think so I'd be curious, what is the shit that people are into from Next Fest? A lot of people want Silent Hill 1. It's your stream, boss. Damn right, it's my stream. But I also am just curious to what like, I'm also curious to just find out cool shit on Next Fest as well. About fishing. Oh, is about fishing. Is there a demo for that on Next Fest? There is a fucking demo and all. Oh god, this looks like some John Core shit. Okay, well let's download it. Install. Truck Kun. Okay, let's look at some trailers here. Okay, so this is about fishing. God, what an interesting looking game. What?
That's right, boys. Mondo
What the fuck? This looks rad. I mean, that looks so good. A lot of people saying Truckcon as well. Truckcon is supporting me. Yeah, maybe not my thing. Maybe not my thing. Silent Hill 1 can be any time. That is a good point. There's a Twitch. Have you played the whole Silent Hill franchise? I have played Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, 4, not Homecoming, not Downpour. I have played Shattered Memories, not Origins. I have played Silent Hill F. I have played PT. I have played the Silent Hill 2 remake. So most of them. Heller Field. Penguin Colony is aggressively trained. Sprawl Zero is like an amalgam of every 2000 shooter. It's really good. Shooters aren't super my thing. Oh yeah, About Fishing looks super dope. Silver Pines. Okay, people keep mentioning Silver Pines. I feel like maybe we've encountered Silver Pines before. Have we, guys? I believe this is on my wish list. Oh, this thing. What is happening here?
Who's playing?
Eddie Velvet. It's his last gig.
Eddie Velvet is here.
Yeah, we looked at this in our most anticipated games. Without saying what it is, do you think the Silent Hill 1 bad minus ending is one of the darkest endings in video games? It's been 20 years since I played Silent Hill, Magic Lottie, so I don't actually know. Tueda Brava. Okay, let's take a look at that. Oh, what is this? This looks cute. What's the game? What's the game? Show me the game. Oh, what a fun look. God damn, look at that. Oh, I love how this thing looks. A JRPG that feels like playing a cartoon. That's evil Mickey Mouse. I hope those aren't the final sound effects. I hope those are just temp. Okay, that's cool. Probably not gonna play it on stream, but yeah, no, it looks good. I'm gonna add that to my wish list. Check out Fighters Nova Mindora. Oh, I think I did actually look at that. And yeah, it looks alright. What do you prefer more? Silent Hill games about the cult or Silent Hill games about the town doing the thing that it did to James and the other people? Probably the second one, but I think the two don't need to be exclusive. I think Silent Hill 3 walks the line really, really well. But I don't give a shit about cult lore, you know? Junk Dog, thank you for the 5 BAMs. Hope you're having a good day. In Alabama, people always talk to you unprompted and assume everyone wants to talk with them. It's not really friendliness, just the way it goes. Interesting. John, are you familiar with the Rubber Bandits? I am indeed. Can we review Peter Holmes' Street Fighter Dalsum? I'm afraid I don't know what that is. Detective Dive. I just want to say I understand everything you say about guest characters in Street Fighter isn't a good thing, but it's one of my favorite characters from one of my new favorite games, joining the cast of one of my new favorite fighting games, so I don't care. Lol. Let's go Tifa. I think the thing is, Brawl Kaiser, like, I know people individually like it. Like, it's not me saying people shouldn't like guest characters. I'm just explaining why I don't. John, you should have asked Capcom to add Crow to Season 5 Street Fighter 6. Also, we respect you enough to understand you represented Pride Month. Yeah, no, it's cool. Are you implying that actual Mickey isn't evil? That's a good one. Have you seen the new season of Baki? No, the Baki anime got a little too slideshowy for me. Has it improved? Is it back to being decent? No, it hasn't improved. I think it has. You should check out The Binding of Isaac from Eugenics. Dude, I have 100+ hours in both those games. Once you're done with Son of Ogre, you're done with Baki. Yeah, I mean, the sumo arc didn't really play out, and I just don't know what we're doing with the biting arc. If you're unfamiliar, the new arc in Grappler Baki is about biting. It's about chomping people with your teeth, and it's strange. What are your thoughts on Kill la Kill? I deeply love Kill la Kill. Have you seen that Hunter x Hunter is coming back? I mean, it will come back for a couple of chapters and then it will be gone again, right? But I am currently watching the 90s Hunter x Hunter. And, yeah. Okay, guys, you know what? I think we're going to boot up some Silent Hill. I am going to play About Fishing at some point. but I think my heart kind of just really wants some Silent Hill right now. Maybe for the next Steam Next Fest, we could make a thread in the Discord of games and demos you think you would like. Interesting. I bet there's some fun shit we could do with that. I think we could have some. I think there's definitely some stuff we could do. Oh, that ain't right. I have adjusted my lighting setup in this room, and I'm not happy with it. I'm gonna have to figure something out. About fishing could be good for the next spooky month. I still feel bad about the last spooky month. Okay, let's me get Silent Hill going here. God, it is hot, guys. So I played Silent Hill 1 when I was in secondary school, and my friend gave me a loan of it, and it scared me so badly that I was worried I wouldn't be able to beat it and give it back to him. So scary, it turns your hair white. Oh, that'd take a couple more years. Fresh boot. Where has chat gone? So fucking rad! Oh, this song rules! Here we go, here we go, here we go! Dun, 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 dun. Fucking listen to that. Akira Yamaoka is a genius. These cutscenes still look great. So fucking cool. DSYR Solo, thank you for the resubscription. Junk Dog, thank you. I am having a good day. Autumn Tempest, thank you for the 100 bits. Thanks for answering the. I am also deeply love Kill la Kill. I don't think any anime has I don't think any anime hit me like that did. Watched it thrice. I have watched Kill la Kill 2 times. I will probably watch it again. These cutscenes still look so good. And the reason they look so good is because it was one person doing them who just really gave a shit. Like, look at that. Like, I think, like, it has its own distinct vibe. The art direction is, like, fucking incredible, you know? Lived under his desk. Quite true. Cheryl, where could you be? It's strange. It's quiet. Too quiet. This place is like a ghost town! Cheryl. Great footstep noises. Footsteps? This is like, imagine playing this in like 1995 or whatever it was, maybe 96.
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
Is that Cheryl? Like, it's like, what the why does it sound like that? Why is there fog everywhere? What's happening? 98? Is it that late? Hey, although yeah, because stop. it was made after Resident Evil, so that makes sense. 1999. Was Silent Hill 1999? I love Harry's little constipated walk. My friends and I are doing a Yu Yu Hakusho watch party every weekend on our Discord server, and it's fun seeing my friends that hasn't trying to figure out things like what's Rando's disguise and which ship is the most popular. I mean, it has to be obvious which ship is the most popular in Yu Yu Hakusho. Yes, the demo of it came out with Metal Gear Solid 1 in 1998. Man, that is later than I thought, but yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, the most popular ship in Yu Yu Hakusho has to be Kurama Hiei, right? Beware of dog. Oh, Jesus. That is spooky. That's legit. Like, yeah, that scare. I'm gonna say that scare holds up. Oh, I remember. And like, look at what they start doing with the camera here. This is incredible. Like, playing this... Yeah, goddamn. I swear to God. Guys, good design does not age. That like, what a fucking awesome camera move. I think I'm a little spookered. As long as nothing else too horrifying happens, I'll be fine. But yeah, I'm on edge. I'm on edge. And like, the camera... That's strange. It's getting darker. Better than nothing, I guess. Look at this fucking camera work. Oh my God. This is so much better than I remember. And like, these crazy camera moves are happening and I'm still in control. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. Well, as long as I see nothing worse than that, then I'll be okay. Then I'm fine. As long as nothing more horrifying than a bloody hospital bed appears, then I'll be okay. Oh God. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh.
What is this? What's going on here?
Well, that's pretty bad. It's a good thing that a bunch of children don't stab me to death. Oh! Oh! No! No! I gotta get out of here. No! 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 Ah! Why? Who gave the children knives? Who gave them knives? No! Oh! Oh, they've got me! Not children, my one weakness. This is such a good voiceover, John. Thank you, Hunky Bill Nye. How many times have children beaten you up right now? A bunch of times, but I was a child for most of them. God, they made her such a baddie. Holy shit. Oh, listen to this fucking music.
Was I dreaming?
How do you feel?
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck. But I'm alright, I guess.
Voice acting's not bad.
You from around here? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist. I came here for a vacation. I just got here. I don't know what happened. I'd like to find out myself.
Isn't your daughter missing, Harry?
Uh-huh.
Have you seen a little girl? Just turned 7 last month. Short, black hair. My daughter.
Sorry. The only person I've seen in this town is you.
Where is everybody?
I'd tell you if I knew, believe me. But from what I can tell, something bizarre's going on. That's all I know. What's your name?
Harry. Harry Mason.
Sybil Bennett. I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over. The phones are all dead, and the radio too. I'm going back to call in some reinforcements.
Yes, I have seen Obsession Pathfinder.
Where do you think you're going?
Video coming out next week.
My daughter. I've got to find her.
No way. It's dangerous out there.
In that case, I need to find her now. Cheryl's my little girl. I can't just leave her out there by herself.
Have you got a gun?
No.
YouTube chat, I just realized I've been on Twitch chat the entire time and not multi-stream. Fix now. Apologies, guys.
Now listen to me. Before you pull the trigger, know who you're shooting.
Hello,
And don't
hello,
do it
YouTube
unless
chat.
You have to. And don't go blasting me by mistake. Got it?
Yeah, thanks.
You do best to stay nearby. I'll be back with help as quick as I can.
So guys, like, legit,
I think it's hard to imagine a much better like opening 10 minutes to a horror game than that. That is fucking phenomenal. Everything about that was so great. I was expecting like parts of this game to like not age very well. I thought that was all so good. John doesn't care about YouTube. That's only kind of true. Well, okay, the YouTube chat's mad. What do you think of the new Berserk chapter? I'm not reading it, creepy fanboy. I haven't checked out the new Berserk in about a year or two. What I read, I unfortunately did not like that much, and it makes me sad to say that, so I don't. But yeah, I am so impressed about everything about this game so far. Oh, a knife. Health drink, yes. So yeah, like, it's interesting because I just got done playing Resident Evil 1, which I loved. In honesty, I really loved it. And you can see how much more dynamic this game is. Like, I was not expecting, like, the camera moves, like the 3D items, I was not expecting to feel like this much of a jump. Someday, someone may experience these bizarre events. Hopefully, they'll find my notes useful. Pinball machine. Nothing unusual. I'm doing, like, a worse voice performance than the actual actor. Because I thought he'd be bad, but he's like decent. Oh, we got strafing as well.
What's that? Huh. Radio. What's going on with that radio?
Oh, jeez. Oh, it's a pterodact. I've got to beat that monster. Do you, Harry? Ow. Leave me alone, beast from... Okay. Should have probably equipped my gun for that fight. So yeah, for people who aren't aware, Silent Hill is famously a story about a man who encounters a place overrun with dinosaurs, and he must take them out. If you thought that was scary, wait till we get to the fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex boss fight. It is insane. How do I get to my menu? There we go. What a sound effect. So on the emulator and this, I have turned up the sample rate, so we're getting like 1080 resolution. So it doesn't usually look this clear. I gotta say, turned up to 1080, I think this game is kind of gorgeous in its own way. Like, yeah, like it's low poly and it's old style, but I mean, look at the detail here. Look at like little fucking mustard ketchup bottles spilt over, all the notes around the diner and stuff, all the little like posters in the windows. There's like legit serious thought that's gone into this little environment.
What's that? Huh. is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
That was scary as shit. Like, this is... Guys, I think Silent Hill 1 might still be a good game, and that makes me so happy. Not that I thought it would be bad, but I'm kind of... I think this is so cool. It's just, yeah, like, it's been 20 years since I've played this thing. More, probably. More. Legit more. Yeah, no, it's been probably... I played this thing, like, in, I'd say maybe 2002. So, like, 24 years. I would love to play games on the original hardware, but I'd also love to have the disposable income on said hardware. Yeah, like, I could play this on a PlayStation 2, but hooking a PlayStation 2 up to my stream setup is just something I do not have the time for. Where has Cheryl gone? I guess I'll check that alley again. Harry Mason is cool because he's like, I should go back to that alley where a bunch of small children stabbed me to death. This is what it's like. This is what it's like. You know what? Let's just chill. Chat. Let's just walk forward into the endless fog. We don't know where we're going. Oh god, oh god! Was it this alley? Ow! There's even like a little collision animation. Oh, a dog! No! No, thank you! Oh my god, that sound design. Let me get this camera shot again. Like, guys, I'm so fucking in. You know? Like, oh. I think as a game, I really underestimated this. To school.
Isn't this Cheryl's sketchbook? She's at the school.
Something about Harry's run kills me. It's like a little bit of a... like... a kind of constipated little run. You know? It looks like he's... like containing something. Sketchbook cover. This picture. It's me. Wait. This creature, it resembles me perfectly. The first picture that Cheryl drew in the sketchbook that I gave on her 5th birthday. Oh shit, we got some bullets. Someone earlier was complaining about emulating the game as opposed to like I guess original hardware. Look, it was this with a shitty AI recreation, and I'm sure as fuck not using that. I love that he has a little wall collision animation. That's so rare for survival horror. No. No. What? Okay, so we gotta go to the Midwich School. Okay. Yeah! Little shits. Okay, let's have a little explore around the town, see what we see. I keep thinking I see things in the fog, but I don't. Is that because of my eye patch or because they're actually messing with me? Doghouse, Levin Street. Even that's so creepy. Bunch of bloody pages next to just a gaping chasm. So...
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Brawl Kaiser, thank you for the gift sub. Levin Street. So we gotta look for a doghouse somewhere. There is a dog. There is a doghouse. House key was hidden in the door. Take it? Yes. I don't know, Harry. I'm gonna say maybe there's something unusual there, buddy. Okay, let's take out these dogs. Holy shit, you can move while you aim? That's crazy.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
I thought the doghouse might be the name of a club or something, not a literal doghouse from Angry Halfling. Guys, I feel like I gotta own up to something here. I think in my head, I had always seen Silent Hill 1 as like a genuinely scary game, for sure, a good piece of horror. I think I always saw it as like a kind of janky video game compared to Resident Evil. And then I think that I saw Silent Hill 2 as like the real shit, you know? I think I was so wrong. I am so into everything that is happening here. Like, we've played so many survival horror games on Steam and like on stream, and just like a bunch of them that look like this. This feels incredible. Oh no, Silent Hill 2 fucks my guy. Fart, you are... Once... You're right, Fart, what you once... Nope, totally wrong. Now, just to be clear, I didn't think it was... I didn't think it was like a bad game. I just didn't think that it was fucking incredible. And no... This rules. It's locked. The jankiness made sense to me because we're playing normal people, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, I do know what you mean. Hell yeah, John. Silent Hill 2 is incredible, but it built on top of what Silent Hill 1 was already doing so well. So I do think Silent Hill 2 is still like a massive, massive evolution, but the main ways it's a massive evolution is like the storytelling, but like just the floating camera and the way it's like framing every little part of this, like this is like bespoke camera behavior for this one room, you know, like Jesus, they went crazy with this thing. But I guess Konami did abandon Team Silent for like 2 years, and they had to do something. So the legend behind Team Silent is that they were a group of people who were underperforming in Konami's other departments. But here's the thing. I have actually never been able to confirm that. I have never found like the interview or source from that specific piece of information that Team Silent were underperforming from Konami's like other places. Now it is true that Konami did basically like abandon the game. They wanted a Resident Evil clone, and very quickly they just kind of gave up on what Team Silent was doing. Keys for Eclipse. Something is written on the map hanging on the wall. Cool. So we get to go down to Elroy Street. And so Team Silent kind of just made whatever the fuck they wanted, and what they wanted was absolutely insane. Okay, where are we going? Okay, so we should be able to take Madison Street east towards Elroy Street. What did you think of Chainsaw Man's ending? I haven't actually read it yet. Oh, I went the complete wrong way, which is not unusual for me. But I wonder, can we find some secrets? Oh, that's a dog, not a secret! And he bit us! He bit us on our bottom! What does that sign say? What's that sign say? Fresh roasted coffee. Hell yeah. Here comes another dactyl, but what treasure is he guarding down here? Go away! See, I peacefully negotiated my way out of that situation. Them and their little legs, their little kicky legs. Okay, so we're at the spot, but I guess we gotta find a way in. Okay, let's take out this dactyl. Where is he? Okay, we ain't going in there. Okay, I'm not seeing much over on this side, so I guess it's got to be the other side. Oh, odd. Where are you? Where are you? Oh! Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh god, the way you gotta step on them is so unsettling.
That's right, boys. Mondo Cool.
What is a typically Irish person's thoughts on Scotland or the Scottish? Are they friendly allies against the English menace or something else? I think they're friendly allies against the English menace. I have never heard, I have never been in a situation where an Irish person spoke ill of Scotland. So what are we looking for here? That is really strange. So we can't get to Midwich without the keys, but then the roads are blocked off there. There's the cafe, but it wants us to go there, but we can't go there, but there is an opening in that building there. Okay, I think I see. I think it wants us to go that way, but that way is cut off, so we have to now go through another bit. But we know this alley just leads down into a dactyl zone. So what's going on? I don't think there is a way through down here. No, there is not. I guess we could try and go back out and down and around, but I don't think that's it. Hints wanted? Yes or no? Commissions fee? Yeah, hints wanted. Yep. No, guys. Feel free to steer. I'm cool with that. Oh whoa, this sure seems like a cool game that'd make some neato movies, especially if it's a sequel also got a movie. From NW Holmes, thank you for the subscription. 9 Inch Males, thank you for the subscription. Hungry Halfling, thank you for the subscription. You missed a map in the house, I think. Okay. And that house is back over there. Okay, we'll check the house. What do you think of Mizurna Falls? I've never played it 2, but I've always wanted to. Is this John's first time playing Silent Hill 1? No, I've played Silent Hill 1 24 years ago and forgotten most things about it. I mean, there's some stuff that's just burned in there, like the Lisa Garland cutscene. Okay, I feel like he has pterodactyl treasure in there. Ow, you motherfucker. No, no pterodactyl treasure. So it's the house with the dogs, right? So that's a save point. The refrigerator is empty. I don't know that we did miss anything here, guys. Nothing special. John, who do you like more as a Silent Hill protagonist, James or Harry? Well, so now again, it's been a long time since I played this game. I do feel, and chat, correct me if I'm wrong, I do feel Harry is a bit floating pair of eyeballs for you to experience Silent Hill through, whereas James is like an actual character and the game is about him. Like, Harry is kind of tangential to Silent Hill 1 despite being the protagonist. It's more like Cheryl's story, right? Did you open the door at the back? I don't think I can. There's 3 locks. Something is written, keys for the Eclipse. I think, yeah. We had already got that. So the thing is that James is a piece of shit and Harry wants to rescue his daughter. Yeah, so James is like not likable. He's an amazing character. You know, like incredible, incredible character. But yeah, legit awful person, James Sunderland. You now need to disturb a dog in his house or something. Yeah. James is bad? I thought he was a cool, blunt-smoking hero. Oh. Heat the key. Heat the key? What? Oh, I should heal. The map shows where the 3 keys are. So does it? Because I see we went down there, but there was nothing. Unless we go back across the bridge, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I don't think the answer is here. That alley, there's a gate into the backyard. Oh, I see what I might have missed. Okay, let's go. Wait, I thought Pyramid Head was the big bad that was holding Mary hostage, and James was the catchphrase slinging, hot-headed dude who hero we all fall in love with. You know, that's Silent Hill 2. Definitely, that's definitely what happens in that game. Definitely. Okay, I think I gotta kill the dactyl. I gotta kill the pterodactyl in this alley because he's fucking up my shit, and I have things to do there. God, it is so hot today, chat. Where are you? Where are you? I know you're around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't smush him. It does really feel like this alley is the right way to go. But no, god damn it, there is nothing in this alley. Some kind of blunt instrument. Who can forget James Sunderland iconic catchphrase, do you feel lunky, or do you feel lucky, punk you're a midhead? That's true, he said it. The ally marked with the red line. Oh, I thought that had already been filled in. Okay, cool. God, I gotta fix those notification noises. And is this gonna lead out the other direction? Yes, it is. Okay, so we gotta find the backyard in one of these. Where are you, you prehistoric bastard? Key of the Woodsman. A dog's head. Okay. So is there any doubt here that someone slam dunked a severed dog's head, and it's a sheep? It looks like it's a little sheep. So someone clearly slam dunked a severed dog's head through a hoop here, right? That's you know what? I can't sign off on that. I don't approve of that. It's a bad thing to do. Is that all we can do here? Okay. So that's one key we found, but we need to find 3 more, or 2 more. Hot take from John, judging someone's hobby. There's a narrow wooden plank that takes you across the chasm. Okay. Wooden plank. Yeah, that is easy to miss. Key for the scarecrow. Oh god, the sound effects just make that, don't they? Okay, where else are we going? So we found one there. One there. And I feel like that cafe is the place we already been. Let's check it out though. It's real close. Maybe it's not. Oh hell yeah, Matthew Matosis. I know, I just saw that video. He has new stuff out. Matthew doesn't post a whole lot of videos anymore. It's always a treat when he does. Oh no, that's not where we want to be. Queen Burger. Ha! No, that's parody. Is this the same cafe from earlier? Yes, it is. And I don't think there was a key in here. You know what? Let's save our game. Yeah, I don't think this is it. Okay, so there is that little spot, but I thought that was the actual door. I wonder, is the arrow up there it? I mean, let's check it out. Dog's house in Levin Street. Did we not already get the key there though? I'm sure. I'm sure we got that. Because that was what that's what the house key contains. If there's nothing here, it'll be our next stop. Dog's house key led to the house. And away we go. Oh, jeez. And there we go. And we're out of here. Oh! Oh, they're little horrible legs. Okay, we did it. We did it. We're making progress. MW Holmes, thank you for the subscription. I am Dave 3. Who can forget James Sunderland's iconic catchphrase? Do you feel lucky? Oh, sorry, I already got that one. Ugh. Oh. Now it's got the doghouse out front. Oh, fuck yeah. Those locks do fade off one by one. That's so satisfying. What? It's getting dark again? What's going on? Listen to that soundtrack. The Nobody. Hey, Funny Irishman. Sorry to bother you, but I've wanted to ask for a while. Have you ever played the Silver Case? In bits and pieces. I've never given it a proper shot, and I want to. Mainly just because I love Suda's shit. Okay, I bet we can't go up, but what happens if we try? Ah, motherfucker. Okay, we got a long way of running to do. Chat, throw me some questions and I'll answer them at random. Ah! Oh! Thin or thick crust pizza? I prefer thin crust in general, but Doom Slice is an exception to that. Did you ever try and rank all the Linkin Park studio albums? No, but I'm tempted to. How's your day? Good. What is 57 minus 24? That would be 33. Are you a Chinese lesbian? Not that I'm aware. Can love bloom on the battlefield? Absolutely! Did Metal Gear teach you nothing? Oh, I'm a ducking and a weaving. Are you secretly one of them? You'll never know. And now we're back in school. What could be less frightening than the safety of school? Look at this fucking super eye patch wolf colored map. How many secret projects you got running right now? Two secret projects, I would say. But the next secret project is going to be announced in the next video. How many 5th graders do you think it would take to completely overwhelm you? 5th graders... So, okay, chat, what age are 5th graders? Like, are we talking 8-year-olds? When approx in the next video? I'm gonna say optimistically a month. 10 years old. Oh, I mean, at 10 years old, some of those kids are gonna be hitting puberty and getting kind of fast and kind of strong. So, I don't know. It's written in blood. Alchemy Laboratory. Gold in an old man's palm. The future hidden in his fist. Exchange for sage's water. It's written in blood. Darkness that brings the choking heat. Flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. It's written in blood. A place within songs and sounds. A silver guidepost is untapped in lost tongues, awakening the ordinary order. Okay, so how many 10-year-olds? You see, it depends, right? Because if these 10-year-olds are organized, I'm going to say not a lot. I'm going to say that they're going to be able to grab my limbs, trip me up, and as soon as they trip me up and descend upon me, they could quite easily just stomp me into existence or bite me, and I would be kind of fucked. And I'm going to say 10 of them would probably have a decent shot about doing that. But if they're not organized, if they haven't had any special training, and it's just a bunch of ordinary 10-year-olds, I'm just gonna fucking destroy them. The first one that comes up to me, I am going to beat them so badly that the rest will be scared to come near me. And I know I can do that. I'll just and so it really depends. It really, really depends. I think you could take at least 8 10-year-olds. 8 sounds doable. But then I think when you get 10, it's 2 for each limb plus another 2 to do some DPS. I don't like those odds. Are we talking about weapons grade children? Yeah, you see, that's the thing. That's the thing. I appreciate how much thought you have put into beating up children. It's something that comes up in these streams. And this door over here is locked. Cool, cool. Would you say you are pro or anti CRT shaders when playing games? So personally, from Kadabison, I have never seen like a CRT shader that I thought looked really good. That's not to say they don't exist, but in general, I have never really seen one that I felt like was worth looking at. I don't know, John, some 10-year-olds can get really tall. That is true, but I'm not... I am not that scared of tall people in fights. I am scared of wide people in fights. Oh, what the fucking... I forgot that they're here. The lock is jammed. Can't open the door. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I have a gift. I have a gift. I'm not going to elaborate on that. I know some of you are well aware what I'm talking about. I have a gift. It's locked. Do you enjoy twin stick shooters? Sure. big fan of Geometry Wars. That was a good ass game. Prefer scrolling shooters. Prefer Toho. Love Toho. Never got into Ikaruga in a way that I feel confident talking about that game, but it seems cool. They are fucking spooky enemies. John, have you played Zero Ranger yet? Yes, I have played Zero Ranger. You can go watch my video on Void Stranger to learn more about that. Is this the one? Okay. I thought we were in for something there, but apparently not. Oh, there's a picture of a door. I don't know who drew it, but it's certainly in bad taste. I don't know, Harry. I don't know that you look at this and are like, well, that's a door. Like, that's not the first thing about that image that leaps out at me. I don't think I've ever heard your take on Black Lagoon. I'm curious. I've never watched Black Lagoon. I watched the first episode years ago and never went back to it. But do people think I should watch it? Because right now, all my media time is kind of taken up with Homestuck and 1990s Hunter x Hunter. But after that, I will need a new anime. I think the scare only happens if you interact with the stalls. I thought I did. I'll give it another go, because I do know that there is a good bit in there. You'd watch it if it was White Lagoon. What? Homestuck in 2026. That's right, as a part of Versus Wolves. I am legally bound not to give my opinion. No, I just don't think there is anything that happens in here. It might be a different stall. I'll try it here. Is Homestuck and 1990s Hunter x Hunter the secret project? Not even close. I think it might be the upstairs bathroom, as someone in the chat just mentioned. Okay, let's try and go across the hall, get those other two classrooms, and then we will proceed upstairs. Okay, cool. We gotta head up. Oh, fucking spooky. Just freeze frame and dip to black. One of those little dudes coming out of the darkness. That's so spooky. Were those enemies not replaced in a version of this game? Do I have that right? Are they not like... Yeah, I thought... I'm gonna say that that didn't feel great, and maybe that this part of the game has not aged super well. I don't care to elaborate why, but that didn't feel wonderful. Yeah. Yes, I did not love that. I think this is the same classroom. Yeah, it is. God, the school is such a uncomfortable setting. I'm kind of shocked they never did anything else here. I think you maybe go to a school. Well, you go to a school in Silent Hill F, but maybe you go to a school in Shattered Memories. I can't remember. Same room. Yep. This might be it. I remember that bit happening when I was little. It scared the shit out of me. And that's it. That's the scare. Oh. Oh, that's so creepy. You know, there's something about killing childlike enemies in a school that sort of takes the fun out of it. It won't open. Doesn't look locked though. It's written in blood. A tale of birds without a voice. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. Then came a silent dove, flying beyond the pelican as far as he could. A raven flies in, flying higher than the dove, just to show that he can. A swan glides to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Finally, out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. Who will show the way? Who will be the key? Who will lead to the silver award? Write it down. Is there not like a file thing here in Silent Hill? Equipment, options. Oh man. Oh, they're not recording any of this. Damn. Okay. I'm not gonna write it down, but I am gonna take a photo of it. There we go. Quality of life, oof. But the thing is, Resident Evil 1 does have that feature. Resident Evil 1 does record your files. You know what Resident Evil 1 doesn't have? It doesn't tell you on the map where you are. So it will show you the room you're in. It will not show you where in that room you are. And that is, for someone with no sense of direction, that was so difficult. Just a cat. Okay, nothing inside. Wow, they really illustrated this whole last picture to show there's nothing in there. So, are we... So, I don't know, chat. Like, are we just gonna pretend that I didn't pull off some of the fucking sickest ass bullet time dodges you ever did see? Are we going to pretend that that didn't just happen? I feel like there's one of those little creepers around here somewhere. Huh. Oh! Jesus Christ. Oh! Whew. No special books. Okay, how am I doing health-wise? And bullet-wise, we have 105 bullets. Damn. So we can go back out through there. Cool. Did they just stab you in the butt cheek? Listen, they might have a little bit, okay? I'm fine. I can take it. Such a good inventory screen. One of the best, some might say. A statue of an old man's hand. The fist is shut tight, as if never to let go. Really, Harry? You're just like, well, that's it. No way to get that hand out. No way at all. It's an impossible problem. Distilled water. No reason to take it. There's a chemical. Take it. Okay. Okay, this room has terrifying music for no reason. So now, okay, let's explore the east side and then head up. So I can know. Okay. Oh! I'm shocked at how many of these doors are actually open. Compared to Silent Hill 2, where everything is locked all the time. Stompy, stompy. I always thought, so I remember this back in the day, I always thought bullets up near the teacher's desk, maybe then there was like no thought went into it, maybe it's not meant to mean anything. I just always thought that was such a spooky sight. Like, it implies weird shit. And maybe they were just like, we should probably put an item pickup in here. I don't... Chat, I feel a spiritual connection to this picture. That's good. It's very good. So if we go down... Okay, yeah, let's head down. Ah. Do I see another one? Oh, that felt bad. That didn't feel great, guys. He wasn't even coming at me. Oh, I can go down again? It appears to be broken. Switch, do you want to press the switch? Sure. Nothing happens. There's a valve tightly shut, you can't move it. Don't know what it's for, better leave it alone. Nothing inside. Lock is jammed, door can't be opened. Cool, cool. Back up we go. And I don't think we've looked at any of that. Nothing in here. Oh shit, are we Silent Hillin'? Yeah, I just got a hankering to play the first Silent Hill game on stream for a little bit. And I haven't played this game in like 24 years. Oh, I'm sorry, little ghost child. And honestly, I am fucking loving it. I think this game is incredible so far. Use chemical to melt the hand. Is that actually the solution to the puzzle? That would be wild if it was. So now we can go through there. Cool. We can already go through there. Okay. Honestly, it feels way more like Silent Hill 2 than I remembered. Agreed. This game feels so much more modern than I thought it would. Sorry, fucking eye patch. Sometimes my eye patch digs into the space like below my ear and it hurts like hell. I feel like people might be sleeping on this game. Yeah, I think so a little bit. But I think it's kind of like... This game's sequels are Silent Hill 2 and 3. I said that like it's like a big surprise. It's not, because those are the numbers after 1. But I mean, like, the shadow of those games stretches so large. And I think Silent Hill 3 does a lot of really interesting... Or Silent Hill 1 does a lot of, like, incredible shit. But Silent Hill 2 is, like, you know, it, in some estimations, including mine, like, the greatest survival horror game of all time. Silent Hill 3 is, like, a progenitor... It's like the central part of that, like, feminine survival horror subgenre. Like, Rule of Rose, Haunting Ground, Silent Hill F, all that shit. Very, like, very particular womanhood horror, and Silent Hill 3 is, like, the poster child for that. And I think next to identities that pure, Silent Hill 1 does maybe get lost in the, like, cultural conversation a little bit. So can I use the chemical on the hand? No way. You got the gold medallion. Take it. I would love to take it. Okay, let's head up to the roof. Silent Hill 2 is a sequel without equal. Yeah, like, one of the most boring opinions you can have is that Silent Hill 2 is the best survival horror game. But you're kind of not wrong! Like, I mean, look, people are gonna definitely like other games better. And, like, there's stuff that comes close to me. Devotion comes pretty close. I think Devotion is fucking amazing. I can think of horror video games that I think are more engaging to play. I think original Resident Evil 1 Remake is, I think, an incredible piece of survival horror. I think Evil Within 2 is one of the most slept on games I have played. It's fucking amazing. I didn't really look at the courtyard too thoroughly. I might go down there. Silent Hill 4 underrated. Oh my god, a buddy of mine actually sent me a huge thing I gotta read. Yeah, you just reminded me about that. Tango. So yeah, I was talking to Tango Mushi the other day, or Tango Mochi. I think I always get that fucking wrong. And Tango was saying I basically asked her like, okay, why do you like Silent Hill 4 so much? Because she's mentioned in games how it's like her favorite Silent Hill, and she sent me back a really good answer. That was like it made me very like, god damn, I hope she does a video on Silent Hill 4 soon. And I don't think I messaged her back because it was a hectic week, and I must go do that. Signalis, okay, Signalis, fantastic game. That's another great contender for like best horror game. Someone just said Crow Country. That's interesting. Let me address that. Okay. Okay, you kids want to get spicy? Let's get spicy. Oh, he's getting back up. So Crow Country. Oh shit, I need a second medallion from somewhere. A silver moon. Crow Country, I think, is an amazing video game. I wouldn't say it's one of the best horror films I've ever played, or horror games I've ever played, for the simple reason I don't actually find it that scary. Now, the vibe, the atmosphere, I love, but as a horror game, I find it hard to call it one of the GOATs without it actually being frightening, and I don't think it's a frightening video game. I also don't think that's what it was really going for as well. Water. It's written in blood. Darkness that brings the choking heat. Flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. I loved how small scale Crow Country's plot was. Me too. I really was very fond of that game. A place with songs and sound. A silver guidepost is untapped in lost tongues, awakening in the ordained order. Place with songs and sounds. That's there. Oh, chat. I think we might call it there today. I am getting very hungry, and it is hot as balls here. But yeah, guys, listen, thank you so much for joining me today. I am So just as a reminder, we'll be doing our special Shenmue stream on Friday in 2 weeks, on Friday the 3rd. I'll stick that in the schedule now, and we might play more Silent Hill at some point. I'll see. This was really fun. But yeah, guys, listen, have a great weekend. I will see you same time next week. Love you guys. Bye bye. I'm also going to let it hang for a minute.